Did you know that Ahvaz is Iran's Mesopotamian and resilient war capital? Ahvaz, located in the center of the extremely historical Khuzestan region, is a city with a profound history of its own. The names of Ahvaz and Khuzestan are Persian versions of the old Elamite names, and they mean city of Khuzes and land of Khuzes. Khuzes refers to the old and ancient Elamite population, which has been absorbed into the Iranian population. Ahvaz and Khuzestan have been settled for thousands of years and were prominent cities since the Elamite period. They remained important cities during the rest of the ancient Iranian dynasties of the Medians, Achaemenids, Parthians, and Sassanids. Ancient Iran's largest center of learning, and one of the largest in the ancient world, was the Academy of Gondiahapur. Ahvaz was still an important center of learning and trade in medieval times. However, it declined after the Mongol invasions. The city was once again revived during Nasser-ed-Din Shah's reign and was made the capital of Khuzestan province after Shush and Shushtar. Ahvaz, similar to Hamburg, is an inland seaport. It's situated on the banks of the Great Karun River, which divides the city. This makes Ahvaz an important city for trade. Ahvaz greatly expanded during the 20th century. Its location, importance for trade and commerce, the discovery of oil, and the industrial growth of the city and province all contributed to this expansion. This attracted many people from all across the province and the regions bordering Khuzestan to Ahvaz. Its importance as a major regional city of Iran continued to grow. As the city grew and became more diverse with people and resources, Ahvaz was seen as the envy of outside powers that wanted to take it for themselves and trying to destroy Iran and the Iranian people as well. It was first the British that tried to install a puppet as the head of the region and greatly failed to separate Khuzestan from Iran. It wasn't until later that the likes of Saddam Hussein, nicknamed the Hitler of the Middle East, tried to invade and take Khuzestan by force in the 1980s. However, it was through Iraq's brutal, illegitimate and illegal invasion that the vast majority of the people of Ahvaz and Khuzestan showed their bravery and patriotism by greatly resisting the invading and horrific Iraqi army and occupation. So much so that the occupation was short-lived, and Iran mostly fought the Iraqis on their own soil. Though the war still continued for 8 years and greatly devastated the country, and especially the bordering provinces, but most of all Khuzestan. Ahvaz was able to mostly recover, but the glory days of Ahvaz and Khuzestan are to be found before the war, as sandstorms have greatly diminished the economic growth and potential of Ahvaz and Khuzestan. But Ahvaz is still a beautiful city that has Iran's largest river, the Karun, run through it with many bridges, which is why one of its nicknames is also the City of Bridges. Ahvaz has an urban population of 1.2 million people and a metro population of 1.6 million people. Ahvaz, because of its history, is an extremely diverse city with a famous history of tolerance. The demographics are as such: 46% Persian, which includes both Bandari and various unique Zagrosi dialects, 34% Arab, who came to the region mostly around the 1500s and 1600s, Lurs, who are native to the north and east of the province and have migrated to Ahvaz since it's the capital of Khuzestan and its economic and cultural hub, 2% mostly native Qashqai Turks and 2% Kurds, mostly from Ilam province, which is right next to Khuzestan's north. Khuzestan itself is even more diverse as it doesn't have a majority ethnic group, but many which live side by side. The demographics of the province are as such: 34% Khuzestani Arabs, 32% Persians, both including Bandari and the unique Zagrosi dialects, 30% Lurs from all three subgroups of Northern, Southern and Bakhtiari, which are the largest in the province, 2% mostly Kashkai Turks native to the southeast of the province, and 2% mostly Ilami Kurds. All of these people live happily next to each other in harmony and all together resisted the Iraqi invasion. The province's people are famous for their tolerance, food, cultural traditions, historical significance, archaeology and warmth towards outsiders and guests. Khuzestan is Iran's oldest region. So, would you like to visit this magnificent city in southwest Iran?